Hey there, YouTube. It's BDG Comics, and today's Wednesday, new comic book day for June 8th, 2022. And just got back from the comic book shop, and let's see what I got. This nice free comic book day bag that I take to the shop every single week and refill. I got a pretty decent stack of stuff here. So let's start off with ASM number 3. This pretty sweet tombstone kind of homage cover. It's like the Hobgoblin cover, but it's like zoomed in and it's Tombstone ripping Spider-Man's mask in half. That's pretty cool. The first two have been okay. Hopefully it picks up here, but we'll see. We got Dark Crisis number 1. Excited for that. Justice League is dead, I guess. Again, I don't know. Then we got Spawn 330. Haven't really been picking up the Spawn issues, but I have been reading Scorched and enjoying it. So I'm curious to see what the main title has in store. We got Dark Knights of Steel number 7. Sad that the Josh Middleton covers aren't being made anymore, but this is a pretty sweet cover anyways. But we got this Beast Boy dragon, so that's dope. And then we got Flashpoint Beyond, which has been a great little mini series so far from Jeff Johns. So I'm excited to see where they go with number 2. And then Poison Ivy number 1. Originally I wasn't going to pick this up, but I've heard pretty positive things, that it was like a kind of more of a dark, violent kind of issue where Poison Ivy's back to being a villain. So I picked up this variant cover from, who is it? Warren Lau, where Ivy looks really good on this cover. Got that, and then I picked up Killing Time number 4. There's only 6 of these, so we're getting close to the end here, and I've enjoyed this series so far, so hopefully they keep it up with this one. And then we got Banner of War Part 4. This is actually Thor 26. This is cover A. Loving this event so far. Really awesome stuff. We got Venom number 8 with Kang on the front. So that should be interesting. Hopefully that actually happens in the comics, whatever's going on there. Big fan of Kang, big fan of Venom, so I like the series so far too. I guess this is an Al Ewing issue and not a Rom V issue, which is okay. I think it's really interesting that they're kind of like duoing on that series. Like one writer takes a book or two, and then the next writer takes a book or two. That's interesting. It's the only book I've ever seen like that, but yeah, I like that series so far. And then we got Twig number 2. I'm actually very excited to read this, but I think my daughter might be even more excited to read that, so that's fun. And we got the all different Savage Avengers number 2. I got this variant cover with Anti-Venom and Weapon H on here, who are my favorite characters on that team. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of the first one, but it was okay. So hopefully they ramp up the action and intensity a little bit in that, and hopefully it's good. If this one's not good, I probably won't continue the series. And then we got Batman 124. I guess this is Josh Williamson's send-off issue for Batman, and hopefully that, is entertaining. And then I guess there's a backup story for Poison Ivy in here, which is like a prequel to that Poison Ivy number 1 that I showed earlier. So hopefully, hopefully it's as good as it has been. I've actually really enjoyed Batman for a while now. I enjoyed the Abyss stuff, and then obviously the Shadow War stuff. So curious to see what we do here. If it's a new thing, or if it's just a send-off, or they're recapping anything, I don't know. Alright, so then we got Aquaman Andromeda Black Label Book 1. And this is that large magazine size prestige format. Prestige Plus is what it's called. This is actually the first of these Prestige Plus format style books that I've purchased. Generally, I've stayed kind of away from them because of the size, and it's kind of an inconvenience. Like, you have to get a special bag and board for it. They don't fit in like a shorter long box. so you have to figure out like storage wise. They do have a spine with a little bit of a label on there, so you can store it with like trade paperbacks, and that's kind of why I was like, okay, sure, I'll get it and I'll store it with my trades. But yeah, I couldn't pass this one up. This one just looked too cool. Aquaman, Andromeda, and it's supposed to have like a horror vibe, and then it's got some really decent, really nice colors. I did flip through a couple pages in the store, and yeah, it looked really good. So hopefully that's special. And then this is actually something I picked up a while back, but I never took it home because the artist on this was actually coming to visit the shop, and he was there last week, but I didn't have enough time to stay and visit and get a signature. But this is Venom Carnage trade paperback with a Clayton Crane signature on there. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if most people get trades signed, but I love Venom. I love Carnage, especially Carnage. And this is a really cool book, and I love the art in it. So I was like, yeah, I'll definitely take a shot and get Clayton Crane's signature on that. So that's what I picked up this week. Let me know in the comments below, what did you get? Make sure to leave a like and put your D in my subscribe. And until next time.